Question 36. The figure below is made up of two identical rectangles A, B, E, F. So A, B, E, F and B, C, D, E. So AF is the length and is 19 meters long. Okay, so maybe we can indicate here is the length. And FE is 6 meter and FE is the breadth. So find the length of AC. Okay, AC is from here to here. So these two are similar rectangles. That means they are the same. So AB is the same as this 6 meter because it's the breadth. So BC is also 6 meter. So we can get AC. AC is of course 6 times 2, which is 12 meters. Okay, so we are done with A. And for B, right, find the area of rectangle ACDF. So now if you can see this as an entire big rectangle, right, you can see that the length is 19 and the breadth is 6 plus 6, which is 12 here. So what we can do is that the area equals to the length times breadth. That will be 19 times 12. Okay, so what's the answer? It will be 228 square meter. Okay, that's the answer. Question 37. Amina bought two different items from a bookshop. Okay, so guys, the keyword now is two. Okay, two different items. So she gave 4 $5 notes and 3 50-cent coins to the cashier. And she received a change of 15 cents. So which two items did she buy? So we need to find out how much did she pay. Okay, she paid the cashier 4 $5 notes. So 4 times $5, that will give us $20. Am I right? And also 3 times 50 cents. 3 times 50 cents is $1.50. So in total, right, she will pay $20 plus $1.50. That will be $21.50. Okay, and she got back a change of 15 cents. So that means, right, these two items, what is the actual cost of the two items? Cost of the two items is basically how much she paid the cashier minus off the change. Okay, so for example, you know, if you go to the market and then let's say you go to the hawker center and then you buy one packet of chicken rice for $4 and you give the chicken rice uncle $5 and the uncle give you back a change of $1, right? So you take $5, what you give the uncle minus off the change, that will be the cost of the packet of chicken rice. So in this case, same thing, I take what Amina paid the cashier minus of the change, that will be the cost of the two items. So $21.50 minus 15 cents, that will give us $21.35. Okay guys, this is quite a kind of popular questions in P4 paper. Okay, so we know how much did the two items cost, so we need to find out which two items when plus together is going to give us $21.35. Okay guys, there is trick to it. If not, if you keep guessing, right, it's going to take ages. Can you see that you have a 5 cents at the end? So you have to either take the 10, you can see there's 0 cents here. So the 0 cents must pair up with a 5 cents in order to give you this 5 cents at the back, because the total cost has to be 35 cents at the back. So it's either, you know, you need to have a 0 cents and a 5 cents add up. Okay, can you see this is 0 cents, this is 5 cents. Okay, so you need to add up one with 0 cents and one with 5 cents. Okay, then you check. Okay, of course these two when you add up, right, it's going to give you about maybe less than $20, so it cannot be the answer. Okay, if you just add up these two, right, it's going to be something like I think it's 20. It's something close. Maybe we can try. Okay, if you add up these two. Okay, so you see if I have $9.95, I add to $11.15, 50 cents is 5, 4 plus 1, $21.45. Can you see that it's very close, but we exceeded? Okay, so what we can do is that we can try the crayon and the t-shirt. Okay, so crayon and t-shirt, it will be 12.45 plus 8.90. That will give us 531, $21.35. Okay, so this is correct. Okay, so what we need to do is that we need to do a bit of guessing, but we have to do intelligent guess, because if we anyhow guess, right, it's going to take ages. Okay, and this is not the answer. They ask you which two items did she buy. So this is the t-shirts and these are the crayons. So you have to write down crayons plus t-shirts. Okay, so this should be the answer. Question 38. Mary read a book for 1 hour and 25 minutes. After reading the book, she did her homework for 50 minutes and she completed her homework at 5:50 p.m. Okay, so guys, how long did Mary spend in total reading and doing her homework? Can you see that reading, she took 1 hour and 25 minutes and homework is 15 minutes. Okay, so what we can do, right, is just for A, we can just add these two up together. So guys, how do we add the timing, right? What we need to do is that we have to use a number line, sorry, a timeline. So I have 1 hour. Okay, so this from here to here, this is 1 hour. Okay, maybe 1 hour I put in the middle. Okay, this is 1 hour and I have 25 minutes, right? Okay, I need to add this 50 minutes. Okay, so this 50 minutes, right, I can break it out into 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Okay, I need to add this is 50 minutes. I can break this 50 minutes into 35 and another 15 minutes. So can you see that this 25 and this 35 minutes, if we add up to 60 minutes, that will be 1 hour. Okay, so it will be 1 hour, 2 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so A, just 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, and for B, at what time did Mary start reading the book? So we know that she finished everything at 5:50 p.m. So at the start here, right, this is when she started reading the book. I just have to go back 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, so what I need to do is that when I go back 1 hour, it becomes 4:50 p.m. I go back 1 more hour, it becomes 3:50 p.m. If I go back another 15 minutes, it will be 50 minus 15, I will have 3:35 p.m. Okay, so this is the answer for B. Question 39. Charlotte has some animals in her farm. 1/3 of her animals are ducks, 1/6 of them are sheep, and 2/9 of them are goats. Okay guys, I think I've told you already, this is a fraction of the same object because 1/3 of her animal, 1/6 of them, this them refers to the animal. Okay, and this 2/9 of them is referring to the same number of animal again. Okay, the rest I can look at it later. Okay, so guys, this is a question on fraction of the same object. What is the object? Is the total number of animals, right? So what do we do is that we have to change the denominator to the same. Change to the same denominator. Okay, I believe I have told you all this a lot of times. So when you see these such questions, fraction of the same object, change the denominator to the same value, then we can compare. So I have 1 over 3, I have 1 over 6, and I have 2 over 9. So guys, 3, 6, and 9, what is the same denominator? If you don't know, just list out the common fact. Just list out the multiple. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Next, I have 6, 12, 18. I have 9, 18, 27. Okay, can you see that 18 is the lowest or the smallest common multiple? Okay, so we have to change the denominator all to 18. So how do I get 18? 3 times 6, 6 times 3, 9 times 2. So I have 6 over 18, I have 3 over 18, I have 4 over 18. So guys, what does this mean right now? Let me put in the meaning of the fraction here. 1/3 of the animals are ducks. So these are ducks. Next will be sheep. The last one will be the goats. Okay. So what does it tell you, right, guys, is that total there are 18 units. Ducks is 6, right? 6 out of 18. So ducks has 6 units. Sheep will have 3 units. The goats has 4 units. So how about the remaining? The remaining are cows, right? Cows will be 18 minus 6 minus 3 minus 4. That will give us 5 units. And this 5 units refers to 165, right? So 5 units gives us 165. 1 unit will be 33. Okay, how I get 33? Maybe I just show it to you. Okay. How I get 33? It will be 165 divided by 5. That will be 33. And you want to find out how many animals does Charlotte have in her farm. So in her farm, isn't it 18 units? So just 18 times 33. Okay. So 18 times 33, I have 594 animals in total. Okay, question 40 is quite an easy question. Jenny makes 320 ml of syrup and 4 times as much water to make orange juice. Guys, you know when you make like syrup drinks, right? Of course you have some syrup and then you have to add in more water. Okay, if not because the syrup is on its own is very sweet. So definitely you have to add more water than the syrup. Okay, if not your orange juice will be super sweet. Okay, so in this case it tells you that you will add 1 unit of syrup and 4 units of water. And 1 unit of syrup is actually 320. Okay, so how much orange juice did she make? Okay, of course the orange juice, right, in total will be 5 units, right? Okay, we can see it from here. So 1 unit plus 4 units give us 5 units. So if 1 unit equals to 320, right? If you want to find 5 units, that will be 5 times 320. I will have 1600 milliliter. Okay, and if Jenny drank 1/5 of her orange juice, okay, how much did she drink? Okay guys, so for B, right, okay, 1/5, that means you can just take 1600 divide by 5. Okay, it's just, or you can see it another way. So this 1600 is 5 units, so she drank 1 unit. So how to get 1 unit is just 1600 divided by 5. So you have 320 milliliter. Okay, question 41. Mr. Yap and Mr. Lim had a total of 508 paintings. So after Mr. Yap gave Mr. Lim 136 paintings, Mr. Lim had thrice as many paintings as Mr. Yap. So how many paintings does Mr. Lim have at first? Okay, guys, this one is actually when I have two person, okay, let's say one is person A and I have person B. So when they give, either A give to B or B give to A, no matter how many times they give each other and how many they give, there is something that always remain constant. Okay, do you know what is it? It has to be the total. So this is a questions on constant total. Okay, so please take note. So we can draw before and after. Okay, so this is before, but before I won't know how to draw because I don't know how many Mr. Yap or Mr. Lim have. Okay, but I can draw after. Okay, if I draw after, right, I know that Mr. Lim had 3 units. Mr. Yap will have 1 unit. Okay, Mr. Lim and Mr. Yap. This will be 1, 2, 3, and Mr. Yap will be just 1 unit. And I know that the total, because it says that they have a total of 508, right? So because when they give to each other, the total will still be constant. So this will still be 508. There's no change. Okay, so what we can find is that we can find Mr. Lim. Okay, Mr. Lim is 3 units, but now I have 4 units equals to 508. So let me find 1 unit. So it will be 508 divided by 4. That will be 127. Okay, so Mr. Lim has 3 units, right? So 127 times 3. Okay, that will be 381. Okay, so if Mr. Lim has 381 paintings at the end, okay, how many paintings does Mr. Lim have at first? Okay, you can see that Mr. Yap gave Mr. Lim 138 paintings, right? So what we need to do, right, to find how many paintings does Mr. Lim have at first, right? It should be shorter. Shorter by how many? Shorter by 136, because you have to give back the 136 paintings to Mr. Yap, okay, to find at first for Mr. Lim. So 381 minus 136, okay, so we will have 245. Okay, question 42. Charlie, David, Alvin collected country erasers. So Charlie had twice as many country erasers as David. So that means Charlie will be 2 units, David will be 1 unit. Okay, and David had 12 more country erasers than Alvin. So given that they had a total of 204 country erasers, how many country erasers did Charlie have? Okay, so guys, let's draw the model. So I have Charlie and I have David. So Charlie will be 2 units. David will be 1 unit. Okay, David had 12 more country erasers than Alvin. So Alvin, if you look at Alvin will have 12 less than. So this will be 12. So we can actually cut this into 1 unit plus 12. So guys, if we do that, right, okay, for Charlie's 2 big unit, right, I can also cut it into 1 unit and 12, 1 unit and 12. So in this case, now all the units are of the same size, and altogether they are 204. Okay, so what we need to do is that 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 units here, right? So 4 units equals to 204 minus 12 minus 12 and minus 12. So you take the total minus of all the numbers, I get back my 4 units. Okay, so that will be just 204 minus 36, and what's the answer? 168. So 1 unit, it will be just 168 divided by 4. I can find 1 unit is 42. So how many country erasers did Charlie have? So Charlie will be 2 units plus 12 plus 12, right? So let me find 2 units. So 2 units will be 42 times 2. That will give us 84, okay? And 84 plus 12 plus 12, okay? That will be 108 erasers in total, okay? Okay, question 43. 2 over 9 of the buns in a bakery are chocolate buns. Okay, so guys, what do we know, right? Is that we know that 2 units are chocolate buns, and they are all together 9 units in the bakery. So the remaining buns are strawberries buns and vanilla buns. So given that there are 753 strawberry buns and 689 vanilla buns, how many buns are there in the bakery? So we can actually draw the model. So in all, there are 9 units. Okay, and we know that 2 units are chocolate. Okay, and the rest, I do not know how many units are there, but I know that altogether there are 7 units. They are made up of strawberry plus vanilla. And strawberry plus vanilla, right? I know that is 753 plus 689. Okay, if you add these two numbers up, what will you get? Will be 1442. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 units gives us 1442. So 1 unit, it will be 206. Okay, so how many buns are there in the bakery? Okay, so basically we need to find 9 units. So 9 units equals to 9 times 206. Okay, 9 times 206, I will get an answer of 1854. Okay, that will be the total number of buns.